Here we go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So incomplete pass on second down. Sets up a third and inches. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They keep him guessing with a run.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down is a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. Okay, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Here he goes. Past the touchdown, Longhorns. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To the air, it's Sayin. A deep shot to the right. Oh, man, catch made, big play. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Breaking tackles. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that conversion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but need this crucial conversion right now. Grabbed by the receiver.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense really swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. He's looking deep down the middle. He makes the play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. We'll hand it off. Mayfield trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. First down and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Pass complete on the crosser. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake on first down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's got his man wide open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's how you close a half off for this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Only 11 seconds left in the half as they come up here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Bounce right at the... Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great.
They set up a screen pass here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. 2nd down after the incompletion.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far.
Ohio State, 31. Texas, 21.
quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. Now here he goes. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Longhorns are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Heading left after the handoff. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into...
He'll take a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now it's the defense defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After one enormous play, the offense is set up for the 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he's safe and make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
2-9 Philly.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24, one of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Tate. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Okay, ready?
This drive has now reached the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. It's Manning. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Picked off a crucial turnover. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back and
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to
another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away and start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They go with a direct snap. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A direct snap. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds an open target on the left side. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the move now. He's in the clear. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. Kirk, what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
On set.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Lewis. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. To throw, it's Simpson. Grab made by the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Finds his man. It's Washington. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down after a short gain there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Tate. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team.
Number 38 on field goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
A deep shot to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play. And
looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged.
The ball is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
course. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Here he goes. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The call is a quarterback sneak. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Alabama 10.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Tate. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Using his legs here. To the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
tell you, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Pump over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Chewing clock with the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
Graham down the middle. It's Peoples.
Chris, I'd love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on fourth down. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand.